Welcome, one and all, to episode 106 of Peace Talk. You know what it is. As always, shout out to those of y'all in the live chat. Thank you so much for your patience. I got caught up at the barber shop a bit, but we were able to make this work. I'm over here in Vegas where it's starting to get like super hot for no reason. So I'm dealing with that heat. But yeah, today we got a super special guest, a super dope guest. I'm personally building my fro. We got a master of the fro, been a master of the fro for a minute. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What's going on, man? It's an honor to definitely be on the show. Appreciate you for having me. How you been?
Oh man, it's definitely been a trip. I mean, I'm kind of tripping out. Like we've definitely it's been a long time since we've caught up and like chopped it up and you know connected for sure.
Facts.
Yeah, you're still in St. Louis, right? That's where you are right now.
Yeah, yeah. In St. Louis, I still currently reside, but I be moving around, man. I had seen that you was out in L.A. and taking pictures with the rich and famous. I was like, man, out here living, living.
That's what's up. Um, Appreciate you. And you said you're gonna be out there July, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be out there July 6th through the 14th.
Word, that's what's up. I'm gonna try and be out there and link up with you.
Yeah, let me
Um,
know, bro.
so yeah, for those who are unaware, the way I met Bo was through a mutual friend in Texas. Uh,
Phantom.
Phantom. If for those of you who are familiar, Phantom pops in every now and then as Hangmaster 17, gifted producer, and thankfully I was able to meet and learn about Bo, who at the time, was definitely, which is one thing I really respect about you. You're definitely one of the artists that consistently puts out like really dope material. And that was back when I met you when you had just released the Crack album.
Ah,
Classic tape.
that was my like very very first one on my own. That's when I really got out here and started like hitting the ground running. And yeah, Phantom had moved out to Texas. I think he was in the army or something like that. But yeah, he definitely put me on to like all y'all, like you, Eddie, um, and the rest of your group at the time. If y'all didn't know, like Nevs used to, like he still raps, but he used to like get it in like back in the day. So like maybe like the fans can, you know what I'm saying, put some pressure on him to drop some more bars, man. Put out like a couple more songs.
I feel you. Yeah, I've been
Man,
dropping some singles here and there, but I got to go back to how it was when it was. I feel you on that. Yeah, you definitely held it down with the features. You blessed me with a lot of features. I'll forever, be grateful for that.
oh
Which is
yeah, always.
so.
Most
So for those that aren't aware, what's your zodiac sign?
My zodiac sign is a Libra. I was born October 5th.
90, 80, 80 or 90?
I'm an 80s baby, a late 80s baby, 1987.
Oh, 87. Okay, like Ed, that's what's up. So you're a Libra sun. Oh wait, October 5th.
Yeah,
Okay. So if I pull that up, I'm gonna show you right now. Oh wait, it's not pulling up 1987 for some reason, which is weird. Okay, there we go. I got it. So if we show, I'm gonna screen share it so you can see it on this wheel right here. So
okay.
if you pull up October 5th, that would make your moon in Pi. Either were you born like in the morning or in the evening?
I was born in the morning. I was born like 7:30 a.m.
October 5th, 1987. So that makes you a Pisces moon. That's what's up.
Okay.
Um, it's like you have the intellectual genius and social awareness of Libra, but your soul taps into the vibrations around you, and you feel things extra sensitively. But it makes you like really psychic, or also, how do I say it? Um, it actually makes one quite spiritual too, given the more, once again, like acute sensitivity to vibes around you. So would you say you've experienced that more so? It's not really the
You know, the older I get, like the more I'm getting in tune with like just feeding off energies around me and like trusting my like intuition more. Like I had just made a post on like Facebook a couple days ago in regards of like how like, I believe that like your intuition is kind of like your sixth sense. I felt like because you know how like the Bible's like a big metaphor, and you know they said that like God or the Most High, He used to talk to like people like Moses, Adam, and Cain, and whoever. But like being that it's a like one big metaphor, like I wonder like did he really talk to him in like a actual like they had like straight convos with him, or if what they were hearing was like their intuition, like their gut. You know what I'm saying? And like that's how he, you know what I'm saying, manifested himself in like you follow your gut, because you know they always say that trust your gut, it never lies.
true.
Like maybe like you know that's our way of you know connecting to like a higher, you know what I'm saying, spiritual force. But I definitely believe though, you know what I'm saying, that following your gut, uh, you know, definitely gonna lead you down the wrong path. Is you know what I'm saying? It's always gonna tell you what's right. So yeah.
True that. Yeah, and sometimes it can be hard to trust that when there's fear, and learning to know which is fear and what's intuitive for sure is key. Um, but yeah, that's what's up. You said you're on your way to a martial arts practice.
Yeah, man. I've been doing martial arts for the past like 5 years, but I'm really starting to get into it like more, as to the point where eventually I want to do like some competitions. Um, so right now I'm headed to MMA practice. Today we're working on like our striking and grappling. So when I was doing it at first, it was kind of more just to you know learn it because that's something that I always wanted to like do. But
Self defense.
you know, it's like kind of like a lifestyle. Like you have to really be dedicated and like do this damn near every day if you want to be you know really good at it. So
True that. Yeah. Um,
fun, man. You like you get your ass whooped. Like you gonna get you gonna get your ass whooped a lot, but those ass whoopings, you know what I'm saying, make you a better, you know, fighter.
at the
So
sparring, like when you spar
oh
with them.
yeah, hell yeah,
So is
man.
it full contact sparring? That's awesome.
Oh yeah, man. Like it's
Really awesome.
contact, grappling and striking. So I be in there with like guys that's, you know, that's been doing it for, you know, 20 plus years, or some, you know, 10 or 7, but you know they're very skilled at it. But the more you know what I'm saying, go and train, the better you get. You know what I'm saying, the less bad the ass whooping is, you know what I'm saying.
That's inspiring as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I never got inspired to get my ass whooped like that before.
and, and like you know a lot of people when they you know join, like I see a lot of new cats come, but they don't stay that long because they get intimidated. They don't expect it to be this hard. You know, like shoot, like the first time that I did it, I almost got my arm broke. Like my first,
Yeah.
like my second day, like sparring. like one of the instructors almost broke my arm. Like my arm, like my like shoulder's still kind of off, but he put me in an arm bar, and I was trying not to tap, be tough, and he kept yanking back on it, and I heard a pat, what I'm saying, and he like let go, and I was rolling around like a worm, like holding my arm, and
Yeah.
I couldn't feel like no feeling or nothing in my thumb for like damn near a month. But I stuck with it, and a lot of people that what I'm saying do it. Um, they see how like rough and tough it is, and they don't come back. So if you stick
Damn.
if you stick with it, what I'm saying, like you start to get used to the pain and everything, and you start to enjoy the shit.
It's like that type of repetition where you might not notice how much you've improved until you're in a real life situation, and it's like, oh wow, like this used to be hard for me, but now it's just like the training's paying off and all that, which
Yeah,
is that's what's up.
yeah, man. Even when you train, like when I spar now with certain people, they can tell that I'm getting better. Like I'm starting to do, what I'm saying, more moves. I got more moves to my arsenal and stuff now. I don't really see it, but they can tell. So yeah, man, just repetition.
That's what's up. One another thing I respect deeply about you, man, is you don't shy away from activism. Bo is definitely someone who consistently has stuck up for a lot of civil rights issues, especially concerning Ferguson and all the stuff that's kind of been occurring, with police shootings and whatnot. So what kind of really inspired you to get into that and incorporate that in your music, which you do so well? I noticed Libras are great activist artists, which is so amazing. Like Talib.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I
Sorry, we lost you a little bit.
getting shot and all of that. This motherfucker better let me over.
Could you say
So
that again? We kind of
like
lost
when
you a
like
bit.
my bad. I always used to talk about what I'm saying, things going on in the community before like Mike Brown got shot. So like when that happened, like laying outside dead. Uh, first they said he was like shot dead, laying outside on the Quick Trip parking lot. So that day, everybody was at the Quick Trip, but he was like stretched out, in his apartment complex in Canfield. But we was just like fed up, man. I don't know, what triggered it, but everybody was like, man, we had enough of cops, what I'm saying, killing us or like, doing us bad. My I'm a high school teacher too, so just the fact that I deal with with young males, especially a lot of young black males in the city, youth, that could have been them. You know what I'm saying? And my, one of my, jobs as a black male or a teacher and a leader is, get them all on the right track and be a good role model to like them. So this also was a good way to show them how to be a voice communities and be a leader.
My bad.
You still there?
Yeah, it kind of cut in and out while you were talking.
Let me see. Yeah,
I think
pretty much, man. Like, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think your phone is okay. It just might be interfering you because it everything was totally fine until you started talking about activism and it started glitching. But you did mention that you do teach and
Yeah.
could you go into that a bit more too? I think that's dope. You always have fun stories about your relationship with the students.
Yeah, man. I started teaching in 2013. 2013, I was doing my no 20. Damn, it's messing up again. Let's see. 2012, I started doing my school internship. That's when I like first stepped into the teaching world. So I've been doing it for about 7 years now.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like like I always wanted to like do something that could inspire the youth, even with my like music. Like my end goal is to be, an entertainer and a business mogul. But I went to school and got a degree in education, and that's my main bread and butter right now. But
Mm.
I was inspired by like my teachers. My old teachers had a real positive impact on me, and they inspired me to want to change lives. I had an eighth grade teacher named Mr. Cool. Like that was his real name, like Kevin Cool, and
Mm.
he looked like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
No way.
But
That's what's up. That's really what's
he
up.
he was like he was my seventh and eighth grade history teacher. He just had a real, what I'm saying, impact on me. And be just as cool as him, and build good connections with my students. I still keep in contact with a lot of kids that graduated and is grown now, and I got kids that's doing big things in music or battle
Mm.
rap, or kids that took the education route and that's becoming teachers. So man, it's a wonderful feeling, man, when you reconnect with people and they be like, because of you, I'm doing this, so I got my life in order. I'll never forget you telling me this, and that. Back then, you don't think that kids really be paying attention to what you be saying, but sometimes it just takes them a while to understand it and follow suit. So it's pretty cool, man.
That's really what's up. And um, what's what would you say is like your favorite things about teaching, and then stuff that's kind of like irritating about having students?
Oh man, the favorite thing about teaching is when you know that students are actually learning and improving, and watching them grow up. Like they come in as little immature knuckleheads, and then by the time they hit senior year, most of them are still knuckleheads. But you see that they're starting to mature and understand how important like education and life is, and they start to take heed to things that you say. So just watching them grow up is, what I'm saying, a real rewarding experience. And just hanging around them, like they be saying some like outlandish stuff, and it be funny. I be trying to keep a straight face, but like most of the time I can't, you know. So they, even when I be mad at them, like they don't take me serious because I don't really take myself that serious, and I end up busting out laughing, when they do things. Um, the part that I don't like, um, the kids are young still and immature, and their attention span is real short.
Mm.
Not all of them, but you got them kids like this year. They had me teach like eighth graders. They brought the eighth graders over to my high school, and their attention span is just like this long. And
Yeah.
so that was definitely, what I'm saying, overcome it. Also, just the school system. I think teachers, especially teachers that teach in lower poverty. What I'm saying, stricken areas.
True.
They don't get uh, the same. benefits or accolades that teachers that teach in you know suburban areas do. And they don't they like kind of look down on teachers that teach in these areas. They don't take them serious, and they don't take the students as serious either. You know.
Yeah, which is, it's not necessarily, um everyone knows, who knows anything, teachers should definitely be honored, right? It's definitely a part of what allows us to step into adulthood the way we do. Someone wanted to know, what do you teach? And it's really, yeah, you don't really teach a specific subject, right? It's just more like the grade.
I teach so for eighth grade I teach English composition, and for ninth grade I teach literature. So we read novels from Shakespeare or Walter Dean Myers. Like we read Romeo and Juliet. We read Monster. We read the other Westmore. We read Beowulf, things of that nature.
Mm,
And I also teach medium. My media class is like a ninth through 12th grade class, and it shows kids how to work. Become videographers and photographers and
nice.
music engineers. So we actually won a $60,000 grant from the International Technology Education Fund (ITEF), and we remodeled the library upstairs and we turned it to a media center. They gave us like 8 cameras, 4 HD cameras, 3 Canon cameras. We got like
Nice.
16 Mac computers, and a whole bunch of other equipment like podcast equipment, Final Cut Pro, and stuff like that, so kids can shoot videos, record music. Um, we just premiered our Sumner documentary that we've been shooting like for the whole year, pretty much like highlighting what the media class does, and it was pretty good, man. It's pretty dope. I had a lot of not a lot, but I had a handful of kids who like want to take media as a like they want that as their profession once they leave high school. One of my students actually went out and invested and bought a Canon camera of his own, and like the real expensive, big ass lenses that the photographers use, and he
Mhm.
got them some business cards and all of that, man. He already has like clientele, so man, like
Nice.
that was definitely one of the highlights of my year. We also got him like a job this summer to like shoot uh, basketball games, and to make him a couple $100 um, throughout the summer. So that's pretty cool.
That is really cool. And just kind of like, investing more in programs as such. Um, as far as like, and you said they were eighth graders too.
Yeah. We got so they brought eighth graders over this year to our school. Now I don't like they don't do like the Sumner media class. They just do English. Um, but yeah, my principal brought over eighth graders this year. He wanted to see how that worked. Um, so yeah, we're teaching them also.
Nice.
It was an experience for sure. It was different, but I've taught eighth grade before, at a different school, but that school was actually a middle school, so they weren't staying in in the classroom for an hour and 30 minutes, because their attention span isn't that long. So a middle school the middle school, like your they got like 45-minute classes or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was cool though.
My next question for you is kind of just to go back to, the roots. Like, what inspired you to become Bodine and to start, and to become an artist?
I always had a passion for writing. I always been a writer. Writing writing has always been like a good way for me to express myself. Um, how I became Bodine, like that was my dad's nickname. That was my dad's nickname. I kind of swag him. They used to call me like little Bo, and so I just used to run with that. So that's been like my nickname my whole life. Like in high school,
Yeah.
that's what they called me and everything. Um, but I like made it an acronym. It it stands for Best Observer That Ever Analyzed Nature. And if you look and if you listen to my music, that's like what I do. You know what I'm saying? I like give you the inside scoop of what's going on. You know what I'm saying, with human nature and things that's going on. Within the community or America and things like that. So yeah, man, and I know like my words, you know what I'm saying, are powerful. I know words are powerful, and I know how to use words to connect with people. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I always knew that I wanted to like do something with with my words. 'Cause I just knew like I had made a song a long time ago. It was called If Heaven Was a Mile Away. I had rapped off the Nas joint. But like my mom heard it. I we used to want to let my parents hear my music and stuff like that. My dad used to listen to it, but wanted to make sure that it was clean for my moms to like hear. But I like let her hear that record, and she started crying. When she heard it, and that's
Wow.
kind of when I started, yeah, like that's when I really started to realize that like music is powerful. Like words are powerful, so you got to watch how you use them. And so that's why like with my music, I try to always have a message, what I'm saying, so people can learn and stuff like that most of the time. You kind of breaking up, bro. Say it again. Still still can't hear you, bro.
Oh, my bad. My bad. That was my fault. I had to unmute. I wanted to know what new projects do you have coming out? I heard Chi Chi Part 2 is coming out. That made my day, not gonna lie. So that yeah.
Yeah. I'm working on the the fro appreciation. That should be coming out. If it don't come out this summer, it'll be coming out in the fall. But I'm definitely about to start releasing some singles for that. I'm still pushing the Blue Fro project. I got more videos coming with that, and I also got like some like special packages coming for that. Um, yeah, man, like I got like a home studio set up now, man. So I've been recording a lot of music. So you're gonna be hearing like a lot of music this summer and like for like the rest of the year. But the next project that's coming out for sure is the Fro Appreciation, and you're gonna get more like visuals and stuff
That's what's
for
up.
the Blue Pro. So we're actually about to shoot the knock Monday. So I'm just getting like the props and getting all the actors and stuff in locations in order for that. And Monday we shoot that, so that should be dropping hopefully by the end of June. And then I'm gonna release a new single for the Fro Appreciation, and probably by July you'll be getting Chi Chi Part Two. Chi Chi Part Two,
It got me thinking, hey, we might even see Cherry Part 2. Yeah, you got it said too.
oh hey, trust me, dog. I'm working on that too. I just need to. You know what? Actually, I'm doing. It's gonna be a Cherry Part Two. I'm just looking for the right beat. but
Okay.
I'm doing a whole EP based off that character though.
No
So
way.
yeah, man. So like
Wow.
so the EP is gonna be. I'm not sure when it's gonna drop, but I'm already like I already got a couple, you know what I'm saying, tracks that I've been working on for it though. But it's gonna pretty much explain how Cherry became Cherry.
Wow, dude. I was worried. I was like, because I thought it was just gonna be like one of those songs where you make the part one and it doesn't come out. So I'm so. That's great news. That's great news. That's so dope. Like I'm looking forward to all that. I'm looking forward to all that.
Yeah,
What
bro.
what would you say? What would you say is your favorite project you've made? Like your favorite, your top two, or what's the top three Bo projects? If someone was looking at your discography right now.
Hmm. In no particular order, I would say um Fro America,
That was
Bovember, Bovember 3,
that was
and hmm, Fro America 3, and
third time the
I would
charm.
have to say probably I like the blue I like the Blue Fro project, but based off just like impact, I had to say like the mashup, like that
Mashup
was
was
definitely
hard. Yes.
yeah,
The
yeah,
mashup
man.
bar Bo was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna kill it with bars. Like not gonna hold back.
I'm just rap. I'm just rap.
Yep.
I want to do. I'm gonna do a mashup like two
You got to.
eventually. I'm gonna do like
You got
I'm gonna do a mashup two and a Bovember 4. But
nice.
like when I do those though, like that'll be like once I really get like a nice like fan base. Like those two projects like deserve that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Oh,
once I get
definitely.
once I get really established, then like I'll like those would be the first two projects that I work on. But like right
Fro God
now,
was nice too.
oh yeah, man. Fro God was a pretty dope mixtape.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I really like the Blue Fro project. Like that was like release therapy. I was talking about like a lot of issues that I was going through
It's definitely one of
in
your
the
more
past few
mature
years.
projects.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just that was just really letting out a lot of what I'm saying emotions that I had bottled in. But I got some pretty dope stuff in the works, man. We just uh, getting everything together. You know, if I could, it's it's not hard, but when like music gets into your like full time career,
Yeah.
it like the process takes a little longer.
Yeah.
But we just take our time and still put out dope content. When it comes out, it's always nice. So
Amen. I guess in closing, man, I put the link tree in the description box below. So for those of you who want to check out his music, highly recommended. Make sure you do so. Hit that like button if you haven't yet already. Do you have any? Is there any way people could reach you if they wanted to? If they wanted to find out more information, and do you have any last words as well for and advice for people walking this path?
um, just stay consistent. Don't give up. Um, have people in your corner that's like going to be honest and really has your best interest at heart. Um, don't rely on other people's money. You know what I'm saying to like fund your stuff. Like you gotta bring something to the table, not just talent. You gotta hustle and get out there and invest in your self, even if it takes longer. Once you do it, you'll feel better about it.
Yeah,
um um Also, yeah, man, like just keep grinding and keep being consistent. Don't worry about what the naysayers say. Just keep doing you. Um, until like to find out more about me, you can add me on uh, Facebook at Bodine, Jeffrey Bodine, uh, or on the link tree. Click on my link tree app. I mean, my link tree link, and all my social media is on there. Like, you can check out all my albums. You can, if you go to Bovember.com, all my social media link, my profiles is there. Yeah, that's just where you want to click at, man. And shout out to you, Nebs, for always being supportive, bro. Definitely appreciate that.
No problem, man. I'm looking forward to collabing more, working more. I know we gotta get through what we gotta get through, but I totally see us in a more established position, doing some greater work too. So
Yeah,
much honored. You stay blessed. You definitely rock it out, your class, man. And thank you once again for showing up and sharing yourself with us.
most
Totally.
definitely, bro. You guys be easy.
All right, you stay blessed, man.
You too, bro. Peace.
Peace.